Yeah.
Hi, my name is Fransiscus Verrol Yaurentius. I am an informatics student at Ciputra University Surabaya, and I am an IISMA awardee at Korea University, South Korea. And here I take 4 courses which consist of Fundamental of Data Science, Artificial Intelligence, Ethics and Information Society, and Intermediate Korean Speaking. And now I'm in front of the main building or the main hall of Korea University campus. And without further ado, let's get started. First time I know about the IISMA program is from a professor at my home university. I got a chat privately and was offered to try it out. So I decided to register for the program and choose Korea University as my designated host university. My experience during the application process was really in a hurry because I got the info about the program kind of late from my university. So I tried to gather all of the required documents, and thankfully I was able to finish the application on time. While waiting for the final result, I was so nervous because I heard that there were so many people that registered throughout the country. And when the day of the final result came, there was a problem with the website and there was many people that got accepted. Turns out because of the problem, I have to wait for the final accepted awardee list from my home university, and after seeing my name on that list, I was over the sky and filled with happy and emotional emotions. And I get to go to Korea, which is one of my bucket lists in life. But because of South Korea closing their border last year, I have to wait for about 6 months for my departure time. And for the departing process, there were a lot of things that I have to prepare, but thanks God that I was able to finish it all and fly to Korea. And to sum it all up about the pre-departure process, it feels like riding an up and down roller coaster. So when I first arrived at Korea, I have to go through the immigration process and a 1 week of quarantine time. And during quarantine time, it was a good time to prepare my mental for living in Korea and learn more about the culture here. I also experienced to get a snowy day during the quarantine, and it was my first time to see snow in real life. So it was a great experience for me. And the services of the quarantine place was really great, and it really helped me to get through the quarantine time. When I get off the quarantine, my first impression of the country is that it was really busy, but it is also beautiful because there is a lot of mountains. And on the way to the college dormitory, we live in Anam International House Dormitory. Me and my friend talked about a lot of things we can do in Korea, like what should we do, where can we eat, and other news that recently happened in Korea. And the dorm room was really great, and I can feel like living in my home there, and I didn't really get homesick until now. And after settling in, I studied about my environment, like the restaurant and places that I can go near my place. And the initial noticeable culture difference that I experienced was I have to go around by walking or using the public transportation. And for using the public transportation, I have to buy myself a public transportation card to pay, and the design of the card were so many in variety. And for the design of the public transportation card, there was also collab with K-pop artists like Blackpink, NCT, BTS, and etc. And so far, I really like it here and can't wait to explore Korea more. I didn't experience any cultural shock because I've watched many Korean contents since junior high school, and I was really ready for anything I'm going to face while during my stay in Korea. So So first thing to do before starting my studies in Korea University is that I have to do a course registration, and it was really hard because I have to fight for the courses that I wanted with many students, especially the regular and exchange students. And I've able to get the course that I wanted, and I was really happy for it. And after the courses registration period ended, it was officially the start of my studies here in Korea University. The lecture practice and style were pretty much different with what I'm used to at my home university, but studying here was really fun, and the professor were really trying to understand their students a lot. And the differences is that there were more syllabus here, and the period for each courses are really short, and the time for regular class and the exam time is the same, and it was really short. And other than the international friendly courses, I took intermediate Korean speaking class, and at first it was really frustrating because I have never really got a chance to practice my Korean speaking skill in real life, but the professor really helped me to adapt during the class, and I was able to speak in Korean in a more relaxed manner. In other words, I was able to go with the way of study in Korea, and I didn't really have to change that much of my study habits or pace because it was really easy to get adapted to. And also one time, me and the other awardees celebrated Kartini's Day here by doing a social experiment which consists of interview, survey, and games in 4 locations of South Korea, which are Hongdae, Myeongdong, Daewha, and Itaewon. And we also performed angklung at campus and gained some audience. We played the song of Ibu Kita Kartini, and we introduced Indonesian culture and gained a lot of positive feedbacks and interest from the local audience. And right now I'm also participating in Korea University Body Assistant Program, or KUBA. It's a program by the Global Services Center Korea University, where they recruit KU students as a KUBA buddy to guide and help exchange or visiting students to adjust in Korea University student life. My KUBA buddy and I, we have done some fun and exciting activities such as exchanging languages and hanging outside of campus. And every time I'm facing some problem or obstacle while living in Korea, I can always rely on my KUBA buddy to help me out. And one thing that I've regretted that during my studies in Korea University is that I didn't join any campus club, and I really want to join like the dance club because I really like to dance. And now I see that if I join one, it will make my time here more fun than it already is. Finally, to close this video, I just want to say that I'm officially IISMA biased because by joining this program, I can go to foreign country while also continue my study and learning culture. Thank you IISMA for giving me the opportunity, and I was really happy while doing the program here in South Korea. And lastly, IISMA, be bold to go abroad. Bye!